are now being transported to the underground world of Darkwave Latina. Darkwave Latina.
Hello? Is anyone out there? Can anyone hear me? Just checking, I guess. If you can hear me, well, don't try and find me. I warn you, don't come looking for me. Stay away. All I can ask is that you hear my story before I fully transition and become... No, I can't bear to say it. Who am I kidding? I just need to face it. Rio Diaz, is undead. Where did I leave off? Oh yeah, when I was fresh out of the coffin, trying to piece together what happened to me. I stood outside the corner of 6th and Main Street, glancing at my phone calendar alert, boldly titled Move-In Day. Move-in day? Was I planning on moving to downtown LA? And why? This is it though. The address listed. I examined the exterior of the building. It looked straight out of Gotham City with its towering arches. My gaze met the stare of 2 cross-eyed gargoyle statues at the entrance. Have I been here before? Nope. Nada. Nothing seemed to trigger my memory. It was 3 a.m., the witching hour. Not exactly the time someone moves into an apartment, but I needed to figure this out once and for all. All right, here we go. Come on, Rio, let's do this. I stepped into the lobby that instantly gave me vertigo with its circular shape. What is this place? The security guard monitoring the front desk was fixed on his phone. I walked towards him, then stood waiting to get his attention. I glanced over the tall desk to see what had him in such a trance. A replay of the Lakers game. Who's winning? I said, trying to get his attention. He gazed up at me and jumped from his seat.
Good God, girl. Where did you come from? You nearly gave me a heart attack with your...
What?
Your look.
I took a glimpse at the mirrored wall behind him. Ay, caca. My resting R.I.P. face was back. Sorry to scare you, but, how am I going to explain this? Especially at this witching hour of night. It's theater makeup, I said. I know it's late, but it's been a long night performing with my theater troupe? Yes, the perfect excuse. Theater! Is there any way to be let into my apartment?
Theater troupe? Nothing surprises me working the downtown late shift. What's your name?
A sigh of relief. He bought it. Rio Diaz, I said firmly as if I knew what I was doing there.
Okay, let me take a look. You're in luck. You're on the list. You seem to look like the girl in this photo, minus the, scary theater makeup.
Yeah, it's makeup and prosthetics.
Sure. Well, welcome to the downtown electric lofts, Rio. I'm Stan. I'm the Death Guard. Night Guard. Let me escort you up and show you around.
He waved a fob key to unlock the elevator and it slowly screeched up to the 6th floor. I took one step off the elevator onto a sticky laminate floor. The hallway, like a tunnel, seemed like it stretched for miles leading to another obscure hallway.
You know, this building was voted the scariest hallway in downtown Los Angeles.
No kidding. It seems it. How old is this place? You said it was an electrical building? Were people electrocuted here?
You have some imagination. No, this building used to be the offices of the old electric railway line, dating back to the 1900s. Okay, here we are. This is you.
He wiggled the key into the brass-plated knob and the door unhinged itself open. I shut my eyes, hoping for some big reveal, something to explain the mystery of my undead life. I heard Stan flickering the light switch. I opened my eyes, but nada. It was just piles of U-line moving boxes.
Great. The lights worked and looks like the movers made it before you did. So you're all set. Have a good night, Miss Rio.
Gracias, Stan. The door closed behind him, and I stood trying to recognize any item in the room that would trigger my memory. I walked over to the window and let the soothing moonlight wash over me. It felt good to have a place to plant my feet, even if I didn't know what led me here. I took a deep breath of the fresh air coming in. God, what is that? I'm inhaling fumes. I looked out and noticed a dumpster fire. Then another one was being lit by a couple of street hoods. Hey, what's going on down there?
Mind your business, Karen.
Who the hell is Karen? I'm Rio, pinche wey.
What the? Did you see her face? Let's get out of here, man.
That's right. You better be scared, cabrones. I slammed the window, which short-circuited the lights. Great. Now what? I stood in total darkness. I stumbled trying to feel my way around the apartment looking for a power breaker. Ay, susto! I caught a glimpse of myself from the reflection of the microwave. Ay, ay, ay. My resting RIP face was getting worse. A fuse then flickered from the corner of the room. It was coming from my desk lamp. My desk! It was like seeing an old friend. I brushed my hand over the wooden grooves carved with band names. Susie, the Bajas, and Love and Rockets. This desk had history. I remember when my dad brought it home from Goodwill. He thought I would like it because it looked like an antique 18th century desk, with ornate flowers cut into the corners. I loved this desk and wrote many stories on it. I sat and laid my ear on it. I liked to do this. It was like listening into a concha seashell that made sounds of the whistling Rio Grande beaches. I laid my head on the desktop and listened in. The hollow wood still sounded the same, like soothing waves. It calmed my thoughts, and soon, I fell asleep. I am 15 years old. I'm dressed in a long pink dress. I'm standing in the middle of a hotel ballroom. My arms are bolstered up by ruffled organza like some sacrificial scarecrow. It is my quinceañera, the day I dreaded since birth. I had begged my mother to skip it, but to do that, in her eyes, would cause a disruption to the family tradition. I looked to the entrance lined with metallic pink balloons in the shape of the number 15. Everything was pink. Pink velvet curtains, pink ballroom carpet, pink banquet linens, and the cherry on top, a pink disco ball that rotated and casted even more pink throughout the dance floor. I yelped, trying to bounce off my throne from the tightly wound satin florets my grandmother had sewn onto my dress.
Help! Help! Ugh! Can someone help me up?
My tia Cuca came to my rescue and hauled me up.
Leo, look at you all grown up now. You look so pretty in your pink dress.
Pretty? Are you serious? Ugh.
Rio, that's not the way to speak to your tia Cuca. Don't mind your sister. She's just upset because we didn't let her wear the black dress she wanted to wear.
Ay, mijita, you're too young to be wearing black like you are going to your Tio Lalo's funeral home. You should embrace your youth while you can. Do you think at my age I can pull off wearing a dress like that?
Tia Cuca, I don't think anyone can pull off wearing this Pepto Pink cupcake of dress.
Rio, Yana, stop it. This should be one of the happiest days of your life. Can you at least smile? Everyone came here to celebrate you, mijita.
Ugh.
Ay, Rio, please. Can you try to have fun? This is all for you. Go dance with your cousins. They look like they're having a good time.
Ugh, it's all Tejano and cumbia music. I told you I wanted a mix of everything I like.
You are really acting like a brat, Rio. We got you a good DJ. He's on his way.
Really? Who? Which DJ? Do they play my type of music?
You will have to wait and see. In the meantime, mijita, go dance some cumbia. Let the wait on you. Look, your bestie Sylvia is calling you to the dance floor. Go have fun with your friends.
I trotted off in better spirits, knowing my parents had gotten me a DJ.
Ay, mira, la quinceañera has arrived. You look good, Rio girl.
Don't lie to me, Sylvia. How bad is my dress? Really?
No, for real. You look like a Disney princess, chica.
Ay, cabrona. A Disney princess? It's worse than I thought.
No te preocupes, cuz I have your back.
My cousin Cindy interjected. She was at my home when the fight broke out with my mother over the black dress I really wanted to wear.
Cindy, did you bring the dress with you?
Yes, cuz. It's in my trunk.
Whew. Thanks, cuz. I'll wait after the father and daughter dance, and then I'll make my real debut. This Pepto dress is making me gag. Ugh.
Then, Tio Lalo made his own debut with his rhinestone mariachi costume and matching sombrero. Trying to be funny, he galloped toward the dance floor and busted out with his lawnmower dance moves, followed by the sprinkler.
Ah, come on, girls. Let's shake a tail feather. Rio, I promised your mother I would dance a ranchera with you. Come on, muévalo, girl.
I looked to my friends for help, but it was too late. My Tio twirled me to the center of the dance floor. Then he began shuffling his cowboy boots. I followed his lead. I never understood how a man who owned a funeral home could be so cheerful. He belted out a grito to ensure all eyes were on us.
Ay, ay, ay.
It was a freaking spectacle. All my friends and family watched and clapped as he twirled me. I just let my feet take over. Step, cross, back, side, and forward. Then left, right, left, right, left. I can't think of another time I danced with fright on my face. Then my father took my hand and the music paused. My mom handed him a microphone. He raised his beer bottle to toast.
To my lovely daughter on her big day, we are very proud of her and wish her well in this next phase of her life. It feels like it was just yesterday she was in her terrible twos, and now, well, she's in her terrible teens.
I rolled my eyes while he continued to make jokes. Finally, my mother stopped him.
Yeah, you're embarrassing her. Keep it short.
Anyway, mijita, I wouldn't want it any other way. We love you, girl. A toast to Rio, la quinceañera.
Trumpets sirened off while a quartet of mariachis rolled in and circled around us playing some of my parents' favorite songs. I looked to my friends, batting my eyes in Morse code, "Help me, help!" To be chistoso, some of the mariachis began to twirl my dad around, placing a crown over his head, serenading him as if he was la quinceañera. I was grateful they took some of the focus off me. It was very entertaining. Until a loud sound amplified from the DJ booth. It was my friend David from Musicland, testing the equipment. He was with someone who quickly caught my eye. Someone very mysterious. I had never seen him around. He was like a Mexican James Dean with his biker jacket and white tee. His hair, short but long and frizzy from the top. Who was this? David frantically turned down the volume as aggressive synth crackled from the speakers. I didn't recognize the sound, but I loved it. And it scared off the mariachis, who quickly packed it up for their next gig. I looked over to my parents, whose faces were locked in horror, then gave them a hug to show my gratitude. My mother teared up at the gesture. I walked over to David and the mystery brown-skinned friend he had brought with him.
David, what was that song you were playing?
Hey, Rio. Congrats on becoming a woman today.
Oh, please, don't be a smart aleck. What was that song? You know, the one that nearly gave my family a heart attack.
Oh, sorry about that. We were just testing, setting up, and I guess this pendejo wasn't paying attention to the record that was on the turntable. I have some of your favorites here. We should be ready to go in 5 minutes.
I kept side-eyeing his friend, hoping David would introduce us.
Cool. But what was that band, though? I never heard them before.
That's when he turned to me, the mystery guy. I caught every detail of his face, the slight peach fuzz lining his upper lip, the way his frizzy top hair flopped over his eyebrow. He smiled at me, and just as he was about to speak, David interrupted.
Don't tell her, dude. Her parents will kill me if she starts listening to those type of bands.
Come on, David. I'm a woman now. You said it yourself. Stop trying to censor me.
I had him. If there was one word that sent David to the flip side, was censorship. He hated that the store he worked at made him stop ordering music with parental advisory content warnings. I could tell he was about to cave in. His lips were quivering, wanting to speak truth of a name, a band name, that which I call a rose.
Just tell me the name, David. You wouldn't want to be a part of censorship.
Then the mystery guy spoke.
Really, dude? You can't tell her the name of the band because of her parents? I feel like we're in that weird town in Footloose, man.
Oh, Rio, this is my cousin Mateo. He's visiting from Los Angeles for the summer.
Mateo. His name was Mateo. It suited him well, and now that I had his full attention, I froze. His stare anchored into my soul with his gleaming green-colored contact lenses that were framed by smudged guy liner.
Hey, Rio, go join Sylvia and Christy. We're about to start.
I was paralyzed by Mateo's presence. All I could say was, okay, and mechanically turn away. By the time I scooted over to Sylvia and Christy, Mateo was mixing a New Order song. He followed it with the Smiths, and we danced. Strangely enough, so did my entire pachanga of a family. They were dancing as if the Smiths was ranchera music and Morrissey was the new Vicente Fernandez. Then Cindy came over and nudged me.
Hey, cuz, are you ready to change into your black dress now? I'll go get it.
I looked over to my family that were having a great time despite the music change. I realized what mattered was I knew who I was, underneath the cupcake costume. I nodded, nah, that's okay. Then continued to sway to the soothing guitar of Johnny Marr. I closed my eyes, dancing in my own little world, hearing the music I loved on my birthday. Another one of my favorites broke me out of my trance, and when I opened my eyes, Mateo was dancing right in front of me, piercing me with his stare and smile. He moved in closer and whispered in my ear.
Do you still want to know the name of that band?
I smiled, trying to hide my braces. I looked deeply into his glowing eyes and said,
Okay, sure. What's the song called?
He pressed his lips against my thick curls. His voice echoed through the deepest part of my ear canal.
It's Alien Sex Fiend.
Electrical pulses raced through my body. All I could say was,
wow, that's cool.
Then we danced, gazing at each other as if we were the only ones on the planet. I looked up at the disco ball, thanking my ancestors for this birthday gift. He grabbed me by my waist and spun me. I couldn't stop spinning. Wait! Stop! I was getting dizzy. My dress unraveled, organza and pink satin suspended in air. I looked to Mateo as he vanished before me. Everyone had vanished. What's happening? The dance floor slit open and I instantly fell into an abyss of darkness. I looked beneath me, where the jaws of a coffin opened widely. I toppled into it. The casket snapped shut. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm back in the apartment, clenching over my desk. What's happening to me? I guess I was dreaming. I didn't have a clue of what it all meant. And most importantly, who is Mateo?
Hi, Ochoie here, creator, writer, and producer of Darkwave Latina. Darkwave Latina is a fictional weekly podcast airing every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Pacific Time. For more info, please log on to darkwavelatina.net. There you can find credits, episodes, get on our mail list, and merch. Oh yeah, we have merch. We hope you tune in next Tuesday, and thank you so much for listening.